What up, people, and welcome to the third webisode of Real Talk for Real Niggas with your boy, your host, FleetTheBoss. Now, before we get started, we got to do this at the beginning of the last episode, so I'm going to let you know right now, before I even get started, before you even start getting mad and everything, my email address is FleetTheBoss@gmail.com, FleetTheBoss@gmail.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I told you last week, our topic this week is the very first of four. We're going to have a 4-part relationship series, and this is the very first part. We're going to do a little bit about the women. We're going to do a little bit about the men, and then y'all feel free to tell me what the fuck you think. By the way, big shout-outs to my man who left me a comment on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I had to get at you, but I love you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I told you. You want to say fuck me? Say fuck me. I'm going to say fuck you back. But then I'm going to thank you for watching. You feel me? It's all love around here, baby. We're just being real with it. You feel me? All right. Now, first off, man, we're going to get into the women. We're going to get into some of y'all wants and some of y'all expectations. Now, I'm going to say these based off my personal experiences because I ain't experienced what y'all experience. I got to be real with it from mine. So I'm going to tell you what it is. Women, y'all want too motherfucking much than you're ready for. And it's really that simple. Y'all want this, y'all want a person that can do all of this stuff for you. Then you want somebody who will give you time to chill and everything, but then you want somebody who will always be there for you. Then you want somebody who will do this, but then you want to be able to do, look, be real honest, bitch. First, figure out who the fuck you are. Figure out who the fuck you are. Then you'll know what the fuck you want. And you won't be having motherfuckers going crazy because you want one thing one motherfucking week, and then you want something else another motherfucking week. It gets fucking old real fucking fast. Women have the right to change their mind. Bullshit. Make up your fucking mind. Learn who the fuck you are first and make up your fucking mind. We ain't got time for the bullshit, man. And it's really be a bunch of bullshit. Yo, niggas too, but right now we're focusing on the women. So, man, know what the fuck you want. And this other thing I hear a lot about, women complain that there's not enough good black men out here no more. Mostly because, you know, a lot of us get caught up in the dope game or trying to be hustlers or trying to be this hood star and all this other thing. But women very seldomly take responsibility for their own fucking actions, for their own fucking cause in this shit. And you say, well, how do the women do that? I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it down real simple for your ass too. You remember back in high school? Y'all remember back in high school? Nah. There was several different groups of people. You had those, you had the nerds, you know, the ones who were book smart, you know what I'm saying, not the most charismatic of personality and all of that. Book smart, did their thing, good boys. Then you had the ones who were kind of in the middle, you know, who was all right in school, but they worked hard, so that pushed them up there a little bit. You know, they had their little after-school job or whatever to keep some money. Then you had the normal students who was just fuck-offs, of course. And then you had the dope boys and shit, you know, who did their thing. They was usually the most popular because they usually the most charismatic and all this blase. Now, as you got older, even then, you wanted who? You wanted the dope boy. Think about it. You wanted the dope boy, the cool boys who was the ones who just fucked off or did that. Blase, you didn't want the ones who was focused. So, what do the ones who focus do? They notice this, and now some of them go over to the cool boy, dope boy, fuck off side, just so they can get you. Because the real fact of the matter is, men only have 2 real pursuits in life. Well, heterosexual men only have 2 real pursuits in life: money and pussy. If we can get money and pussy, happiness will come. We don't need nothing else. Money and pussy. That's all we have to. Money and pussy. But you know what? Pussy usually wins out. You know, people can say, oh man, it's always money before pussy. Nah, bro. Look, the real shit is, we gonna get that money regardless. But we gonna find a way to get that pussy in there somewhere. Even if it means we gotta go and get a little 10-minute quickie before we get the money. We gonna find a way to get that motherfucker in there. So, you know, believe that. We won't turn down no money for some pussy, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how much it is, man. I could probably miss out on a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying, depending on who it is. It really depends on who the fuck you talk about, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I ain't gonna waste no money on no back pussy, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on who the fuck you talking about, you feel me? But this is what I'm saying to you. Back then, it was just because they were cool or whatever, so you had them switching over then. Then as you got older, the dope boys and the cool boys, those usually the ones that actually had the money. So then your attraction became to the cause, or to what they could give you, or to the fact that they was flyer than the kid who was working at McDonald's, because obviously he's working at McDonald's. So more of those smart or educated would have been up there at that cream of the crop level, go down to the dope boy, to the cool boy, to the fuck off shit to get you. Then as you get into college, you see the dope boys riding on big rims in the cars and shit. They bumping, they blasting, they new shit on every day regardless, even though they fucking off in school. Who do you choose? The ones on the big rim. So more of the smart ones. See, our whole life, more and more of us are moving to it will eventually be the low side of society, just because that's what attracts you all now. But then at some point in college, usually around your junior, senior year, graduation, something like that, you start to realize, hey, I need somebody who's educated, who's more than this, and more than who can do more for me than just look good or buy me some stuff. I need somebody with some education, with some sense, with blase, 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 blase. Well, guess what? That class, which was already small from the get-go, has now come down to this, because so many left to go do the dope boy thing, go do this, whatever they had to do to get you. Because the reality of the situation is money and pussy. That's the reality of the situation, people. Look, don't fucking have, and the thing is this, y'all ain't even ready for this shit when you get it anyway. And look at a lot of these girls out here. Look at most of them. Y'all are not ready for this shit. You either get used, you get fucked over, or you get pregnant, and then you get mad at the dude. Don't get mad at him. You shouldn't have been there in the first motherfucking place. Maybe if you knew your fucking self before you started trying to do all this shit, you might be in a better situation. Learn who the fuck you are. Learn what the fuck you want. You actually want. Not just what the fuck is cool. Not what your homegirls want. Not what you see on fucking Oprah or these fucking magazines. See, learn who the fuck you are. Figure out what the fuck you want, and then maybe you might could find that right dude instead of getting fucked over every other week. And not all of you, but you know who I'm talking to. You, right there in the corner. You, right there. All right, man. Hey, well, check this out, man. Y'all stay right here. We're going to redo the tape. Well, not redo the tape. We're going to bring you the second part. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned.